So I was chilling in a cyber cafe in my hood one day, back in the summer of 2002. Lord of the Rings had just come out, war in Iraq about to go down. I was just chilling there, blasting Robbie Williams in my earphones, the song you're hearing in the background right now, and chit-chatting I was with this French chick, in French, on MSN. I don't know if you were around when MSN was the real deal, but it was the only deal. Long before Facebook and social media. So there I was, typing, and I heard this girl sitting next to me, a few computers away, but within earshot. She was also chatting with someone, but through a microphone, and she was speaking in what seemed to me back then fluent English. I don't know what I'd think of it if I heard it now, but back then it sounded beautiful, mesmerizing, music to my ears. I gave her a good long stare, not understanding a single word of what she was saying, and I almost broke down. I was a kid. I had the ego of a teenager. I was jealous. The sight of someone my age speaking a language I so admired, but so ignored, almost broke my heart. I couldn't stay there. I rose to my feet and I left the place with a heavy heart, but also with sheer will to go out there and learn this frickin' thing, whatever it took. But soon enough, months barely passed, I would absorb anything in class. I'd carry this little dictionary everywhere, translating words on a whim, sentences, reading lyrics and looking them up, and then taking everything I learned to the chat room, putting into practice every word I learned, every expression. But I think none of this really matters, Whatever I did to learn the language is irrelevant, because I could and would eventually tell you 100 ways to teach yourself the language. I would gladly hand it to you. It's not sacred knowledge or rocket science. It's a click away. But this one thing, though, that matters more than anything, and no one can give you, no one can help you with, and without which you simply cannot pick up a motor skill. This one thing is that burning desire I told you about, the one I experienced back at the cyber cafe, that nagging drive, which only the person in question ought to experience. You have to have it, Just one powerful reason why you really want to learn. Visualize that one reason, write it down. I want to learn to speak this language because...